right, bro. Luck.
Yo.
We here finally.
Yes, sir.
Finally sitting down, talking one-on-one.
For sure, for
We've
sure.
been talking about this for a little while.
Yes, sir.
New project out. Some days are lucky.
Some days are lucky, man.
How you feeling right now, bro?
Man, like it's still like kind of surreal almost. Like I'm still just soaking it all in, embracing it all, the love. You know what I'm saying? We having good responses from it, man. It's just a good feeling to be back. You know what I'm saying? In that bag, man, because you know it's been several years since a project. So you know, shout out to my brother Days on 85, man. He had a crazy idea, and he was able to facilitate it. You know, with the help of his people at Winter '97. You know what I'm saying, and you know his connects. You know, just put this together. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? To just say it.
We're gonna talk about
it. I didn't know. We can dive into that as we go, but I didn't know nothing about it, man.
Let's get into it while we here. So I got an invite because me and Jabe, shout out to Jabe, shout out Drinky Drink. We talk from time to time.
Right.
And he was like, yo, bro, like, come on out Saturday. I was like, all right, you know what I mean? It was Friday, whatever day it was.
Right.
I was like, all right, bro, like I'm there. Like, I should be straight. Yeah, it was Saturday. I was like, all right, I should be straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I have my bouts with shit. Like, I'll be going through stuff during the week, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it out.
Right.
Just because, you know, like, you just want to do some other stuff.
Want to make sure your energy is there.
So I was like, you know what? Nah, let's go.
Yeah.
So when I got there, I thought it was like a surprise party for you. Because, you know, it was, you know, your birthday was coming up. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But then when I got in the building, I seen Rome, and then he was like, yeah, it's my listening party. And I was like, what's happening? Like, what's happening, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? So I'm just soaking up the energy,
yeah,
talking to people that I knew in there, you know what I mean, introducing myself, whatever, what have you. And then it's like, yeah, he coming. And then that's when it was, is actually his listening party. I was like, what the hell?
That joint was crazy.
So to break it down for the people out there was we got to witness you listen to your album for the first time.
For sure.
Take us through that experience, my man.
All right. Well, anybody that know the relationship between me and Ron, which Ron is Days on 85 for the people that, you know, might not know that. But the relationship we had, you know what I'm saying, even just off of music, you know what I'm saying, it's my brother, you know what I'm saying? So, but musically, we always going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, with ideas, tinkering with certain things. And he sent me a beat. It was like a random thing, you know what I'm saying? It was random, just, yo, I got this beat. I'm working on this, you know, project, and I want you know what I'm saying, I want you to put you on it. What I'm thinking, it was like an interlude on his project. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I sat with it for like a week and some change, and I finally came up with something, recorded it, sent it back to him. You know, Ron, he's like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so when I get that from him, I'm like, okay, I know he rocking with it. So I'm thinking, you know, all right, that's it. I did my part. Yeah, you know, if he needs something else, and I'm here, you know. And after that, he was just like, he'll call me and just like, yo, I got this beat. You know, he let me listen to it over the phone a little bit, and he was just like, I think I need something from you, Luck. You know, something like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. He'll send it through. I sit with it, write a verse, send it back. Oh yeah, I like that. Yo, can you give me one more verse? And I'm like, all right, you know. So I'm like,
you ain't think about it.
I ain't thinking about it.
You just rapping.
Yeah, all right. So didn't do another verse, and that's kind of how it was doing. And what I was thinking was like, okay, me and him gonna do some collab project or something. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, okay, I'm doing collab. So I'm super excited because, you know, this is a nigga that I look at in high regard when it comes to music. So I know him rocking with me. I'm just like, hell yeah, you know. So I'm digging that because I've been wanting to do that, you know, something with him for a minute. You feel me? So anyway, fast forward, you know, I sent these verses and stuff, you know, I'm not hearing nothing back. You know what I'm saying? I like the progress of it and everything. So I'm just like, all right, I know he busy and stuff. So, you know, I'm a patient nigga, so I ain't really tripping. You know, I know he'll get back to me when he's able to. So you know, a couple weeks and about a month rolled by, I ain't hearing nothing back. So like I hit him up. I'm like, hey bro, I want to link up with you to you know, come to your crib. You know, we can maybe sit down with the records and do something. And you know, he was like, oh yeah, no problem, man. You know, and I think one time he had a situation, which was a true situation, but I wasn't able to come through. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, what, you know, maybe next week. And he was like, all right, cool. And then I think that next week came and he was just like, man, yo, bro, I'm just really, you know, super busy, like trying to get my project, you know, and stuff together, you know, and all that. So I'm like, I understand. You feel me? There's no worries. So I said, bro, you know, just whenever you got some time after you get your project done, I know how tedious it is. Let's do it. So, and this is all me being oblivious. I don't know nothing. You feel me?
No clue at
all.
No
clue at all. So, after that, he hit me up like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the actual listening session date, and he was just like, yo, bro, you know, I'm dropping this project, and I want you and the wifey to be there for the listening session. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know. So I'm thinking, nigga, I get another Days on 85 record, you know what I mean? Like I love listening to his music, so I'm super hyped for my man. So, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably on the interlude, you know, probably on it. So I'm like, boom, let's go. So boom, the day in question. So me and the wifey getting ready. You know, he telling us to be there about 8:15. That's when he gonna play the music. But he telling everybody else 7:45 because, you know, niggas don't be on time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he just setting everything up, making sure that everybody's there before me. Again, I'm not thinking nothing, bro.
Nothing about it.
So I'm sitting there, I'm ready. The wifey is taking like mad long. And I'm just like, I'm cool, you know, we ain't tripping. I'm like, all right. But I'm kind of going in the room like, hey, baby, you know, we got to be there about 8:15. So not knowing that she's stalling a little bit, trying to, you know, make sure everybody was there. So anyway, we get there. I'm chilling, dapping up people and everything. What's up, my nigga? What's up? You know, but then I see some of like the close homies was there. And I'm like, damn, the close homie here. Like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. You know, I'm just now coming outside, you know, like that. So I ain't seen him. So I'm showing love, but me and Ron, we it's like the way it worked was perfect because we all work in the same, like we all in the same circle. So I'm like, all right, he just invited the homies.
Yeah, the homies,
So I'm chilling, dapped up everybody. I find me a corner. You was there, so you know I was at. I was in the corner, you know, because I want to sit and I want to be able to really enjoy this, what I thought was Days on 85 album, right? So he get up and he starts saying his spill. And then when he said, oh, we not here for my listening session, we are here for Wordplay Luck's listening session. Bro, my heart dropped, stomach got tight a little bit. I'm like, bro, what? You know, I'm waiting for the ha-ha, you know, the ha-ha joke and stuff, bro. And I'm just like, yo, y'all serious right now? And then boom, they pull up the artwork on the TV, bro. Y'all, you know, I'm an emotional nigga, man. Sure. So, you know, I did everything I could to hold back the tears, but on the inside, bro, I'm bawling like a baby, you know? Because, you know, I play the background, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humble guy, but to see all my people and just to show that love for me, man, and then for him to even think, you know, that much of me to do something like that for me is just amazing, bro. But that's how man, my mama knew. Because it's crazy, because like right when he said that, probably 10, 15 minutes after that, my mom texted me and be like, yeah, we got you good, didn't we? I'm like, man, what the world? My mom knew. My sister was there. You know what I'm saying? They did some video recordings. My boy Davi from he living in Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? He sent video joints. My goddaughter, I'm not sure where they live at, but it's not nowhere near South Carolina, like some states out. You know, so I seen my goddaughter. You know, my mom sent a video message, and my dad. You know, and it was just a great feeling, man. I ain't had nothing like that ever happen to me. Not like that. I usually know somebody doing something. I was totally oblivious to it, bro. Yeah, but it was love, man.
Man, it was cool. It was cool seeing you experience that.
Yeah, man.
Because I never seen anybody experience their body of work for the first time.
Right.
And it was just cool to see. Like, I feel like every artist only dreams they can listen to it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like your first time.
Yeah, for the first time, just like a consumer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you press play,
Right.
Yeah, just listening to it.
And what's the crazy thing too is even the people that was featured on it or had something to do with it, they never heard it either.
Yeah,
Nobody heard
Nobody
nothing but
heard
maybe a select few people,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, everybody's getting that experience, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, crazy.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah, you deserve the love for sure,
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man, just thinking about the project as a whole. You got you Lil Mans is on it.
Yeah, man, he got a writing credit and all that, man. So that's dope. Shout out my son, man.
Lil Man's on it. The wife's on it.
Shout out my wife, man.
Yeah, man.
That's my queen.
How's it adjusting to fatherhood, being a husband, all that stuff, while trying to make the music?
It's a different perspective now. Like when I write,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like I said, certain things that I used to laugh at are not funny no more. You know what I'm saying. I don't. It's real out here in the world. There's a lot of serious things going on in the world, and like I don't try to harp on it and stuff. But having a son makes me focus in and pay attention to what's really going on out here, because I gotta raise him in these days that we are in right now. So it makes me a little bit more vigilant. You know what I'm saying? And when I look, and I'm already a person that like to observe stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm penning now, when I'm making music now, and I'm listening to these records and I'm listening to these beats, once my pen start going, I can't help what's coming out. You know what I mean? Like as far as like, I want to speak on certain things. You know what I mean? I still put it in my own creative way, but it's just like, if anybody who heard the album, you can see the change.
Yeah, absolutely.
in my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like me transforming into this full-fledged husband, father, family man.
Yeah.
You know, saying this person. So automatically you should change. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And once you change, your perspective's gonna change, your mind gonna change, your thoughts gonna change. Like it's cool to be cool on records. It's cool. I'm good with that,
Yeah.
But we have 100,000 niggas that's being cool. So
yeah.
let me do something that I feel is a little bit more beneficial for me and for my community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it go. I get busy if I need to. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't trip.
I'm gonna get
busy.
to it, because the record that I don't feel like anybody really talking about is The Unfolding.
Yeah.
And I love when you really get into that bag.
That's for the people that like that luck. That record was for them.
So to break down the album from my ears,
Right.
it feels like a man dealing with everything that you just talked about, with the mentality of, I got to get back home. Regardless
100%.
of the situation, I got to get back home.
100%.
And it's the perfect representation of who you are as a person. And like you said, the entertainment mixed with your real life, all of that is blending into it. And we go to Back to the City. That record right there, I was telling the wife on the drive yesterday, if anybody wants to know the mentality of just a man in Spartanburg dealing with things, like that's in the city, dealing with the things that they deal with, I'll play them this record.
Right.
Because this record explains, like, no matter what, I don't want to do this, but if I have to, I'm prepared.
And that record was like a true record. Like I did change a little things, you know what I'm saying, for theatrics, you know what I'm saying, just for the theatrics of the story, you know what I mean? But those were common nights, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you would have an issue with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately, it never resulted into, like, any gun violence or nothing like that. But, like, it's on me, just in case, especially if I'm not home, I'm not in Spartanburg. But, it's there. Yeah. And like I said, I thank God that, what I'm saying, it never resulted to that. But, man, that was like a serious, like, bro, even if I don't agree, bro, I'm gonna swing with you if it come down there, because we got to make it home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got families, we got, and this was like before, my son was born. You know what I'm saying? I was still with my I guess, girlfriend, fiance at the time. She really wasn't my wife here, because by the time she became my wife, I was getting out of that, partying and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but those was nights, bro. Like, for real, So I just wanted to tell that story. You know what I'm saying? And like, shout out Frankie Zombie, Days on 85, of course. I talked to Frankie, and like when we was talking about the record, he was just like, yo, let's just paint that picture. You know what I'm saying? Because Frankie was rolling with us. Frankie done been, and Frankie actually, he done been involved, in situations, with us as well. So he understood. So just being able to capture that in the music, I think that's one of my favorite records now that I'm listening. Because like I said, I'm brand new to this album, just like everybody else. So I'm still soaking it up. That's one of my favorite records that I'm going to now, because I'm just like, yo, this I'm having flashbacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure.
The Every Second record. That record must have been played at least 20 times after the album was played, bro.
Yeah, that was the request, for real.
Might be his best hook ever.
Hey, Every Second, shout out you, bro. Like, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that from multiple
might be, bro.
people. They were just like, people are definitely saying hook of the year. People are definitely saying that. Yep. But, hey, if y'all are giving him that, best hook, I'm glad that it was on my record. You feel me? Shout out to Every Second, but man.
The whole record as a whole has the like the Hartley feel to it to me.
Nah, for sure. I love my people, but I definitely love my black women. Like, what I'm saying, you gotta understand, I was a mama's boy. Yeah. Still am. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of time, in my really young adolescence, it was me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I seen her go through things. You know what I mean? And it always put a soft spot in my heart for women, especially black women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always, the best back in the day. I've did my dirt and stuff like that, but I've always had a respect for women. I never, like, intentionally ever try to do nothing to hurt a female. You know what I'm saying? So with that record, which I will say, that verse was a verse that I chopped one verse that I wrote this verse 4 years ago, just tinkering, just playing around. I wrote this for like 4 years ago. And I took half of that verse for the first verse, and I took the other half for the second verse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, the way how just God worked, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because I wrote it for somebody, it was a record I was supposed to do with somebody else, and he never got back to me. So shout out to him for that. So it's not for real, you know what I mean? Like, it's a gift. So I always had it, you know what I'm saying? I never used it. It was in my notes for like 4 years. Yeah. And so I took those and put them together. And like I said, when I wrote it, when I started finishing writing it, I'm just like, yo, what do I want the women to hear? Because I always try to, when I write those type of records, I want to just plant the seed. You feel me? And then let it grow in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And you take it how you want to take it, but I hope you take it the way that I intended on it to be taken. So when I wrote the record, it was just like, we need love. You going through things, as a female, but you're trying to, you live in a facade, you scared to be yourself, in certain circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's our fault as men. That's why I said, how many times you got your heart broken? How many times you play with your love, but you gave him the chance, you know what I'm saying, to play with you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You bought a BBL, because only girls with the fat ass is getting chosen. Yeah. It's a harsh reality, but sometimes, 80% of the time that's true. You know what I mean? So, but I'm letting you know, like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, for
sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
the step outside the album, me and you been rocking for a long time, bro.
A long time. People don't know that either.
Since high school.
Like high school, bro. Really since high school, and then really, like, together all the time. Like, it was crazy.
Like we really been rocking.
Yeah.
Bro, you came a long way from still trying, bro.
Man.
I just, you know what I mean? Like I remember you getting with Matt. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Matt Young, man. He really helped me out, you know, to learn this.
Yeah, I remember you getting with him, and I was like, okay, let's see what, you know what I mean? Let's see what's gonna happen.
Right.
And then to hear going to his house and to hear still trying and go, all right, my guy's really about it.
Right.
And what's crazy, I know I tell you to this day, and I tell you often, I still have that record on the BlackBerry. On the BlackBerry in my drawer, bro.
That's crazy. So you know how long that's been. Niggas was at the BlackBerry.
Like, the sides are gross on it. Like it's all messed up. But it'll play it. It'll play it. I gotta find a charger for it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I charge it up, like I can play it like to this day.
Right.
Going from there, getting with Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like getting with Pressure kind of ascended you to a different place.
Put me in a different demographic. You know what I'm saying? That I feel that was good just for the learning experience. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a learning experience to be with Pressure, you know. But like I said, shout out Matt Young. Like, you know, he introduced me to a real recording studio and he showed me about like mixing and mastering and editing and you know what I mean? You know, he just showed me the basic things, you know, and just being under him for those years, you know, was very beneficial. So when we did, you know, stop making music together, you know, I was able to take what he taught me and start doing it myself for you know, for me, you know, so definitely it was a good move.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, getting into the Pressure era.
Yeah, that was dope. I feel
like you finally got with some guys that you was able to really, you was kind of hitting your stride really in this music.
Yeah, it was a challenge though, and you know me, I'm the type of nigga like I love a challenge. I love no play on words, but I love the pressure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and linking up with at the time Stack Boys, you know what I'm saying, those two James and Tay, you know what I'm saying, they was well known, especially in the city. You know, I remember going to Gravy's, you know what I'm saying, and we in Gravy's, next thing you know, they walk in, I hear the DJ say, "Oh man, shout out to Stack Boys," I was like, "Oh, these niggas," you know? I'm like, "Who is these niggas?" You know, and like, you know, so like they was pretty established in the city, you know, everybody knew who they was, you know. So when we did link up, which was a crazy way we linked up, but shout out to my boy Devin. I used to work with him at BMW, and you know, he was into music and stuff, and him and James was cool. So I went to his house one day, he hit James up, and this is when I had the riding music. I don't know if you remember the riding music. So James pulled up and he just put the music on, and you know, James was sitting over. You know, James, you know, he's very, you know, so he's sitting there, and then he, "Hey, who this?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Who this?" And then he was like, my boy Devin said, "No, it's him." And he was like, "That's you?" He said, "Well, that shit fire," you know, you know. So show me love to that. Change numbers that day. Boom, boom, boom. I did a record that Carolina's Finest. Sent that to him. And he did his verse, and then I met Tay. I met Tay at the Hella Heaven video they had. This is when they had that big, which was a huge record. Linked up with him. He did his joint. And shout out to the classmates at the time. They put their swing on it at the end. Yeah. So it was just a dope record. And from there, we built Pressure. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, you know, shout out Dammy 864, you know, these are the young guns who are hella popular in the city. So you taking the Stack Boys, you taking Dammy, and then you got this just tall, dark nigga. Nobody don't really know who he is yet, you know what I'm saying? But I love that challenge because what it did was like, okay, y'all don't know who I am. You know, so I just took that and, you know what I'm saying, but they always embraced me. They always, I never felt nothing but love from that. Like I said, you know, at the listening session, you know, I'm dormant, you know, but I'm over here on the south, you know, with nothing but Spartan High, you know what I mean? But the love that I got from everybody in that community was amazing.
Yeah, man. It's dope. It's dope to just see your progression from, from Matt Young to Pressure, building that all that stuff up as well.
Right.
And then to see you come into fatherhood, and then I feel like the pandemic kind of slowed everything down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
But I feel like it was for the best because of the project that you got out now. Some Days Are Lucky.
Definitely.
What you think your best body of work is, bro? Because you got a discography now.
Yeah. Including this project?
Yeah, including this one.
This one by far.
You think so?
This one by far, and the reason why I say that is because this is the first time that I've ever had it like something produced.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was usually the one that would just go find a beat and write to that beat, but this time they took my verse and built the music around my verse. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to, Ron would hit me back like, "Hey, bro." And he, like I said, he challenged me too, because like Ron would tell you like, "Nah, I think you can come a little bit, better than that." Pause. Pause for the people that need that. But you know what I'm saying? So, he challenged me in that era, in that space too, you know what I'm saying? And Frankie did too. With like Harley 96, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest records, you know what I'm saying? That was something that was produced.
Right.
So I think when you take me and you put a producer with me that understands me, you get Some Days Are Lucky. So
yeah, man.
I think that one.
Hey, man, I'm just gonna say it here. I don't know if anybody else said this to you, but you and Winner 97,
Hey,
that's a good fit right there, bro.
It's a conglomerate almost, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, them guys know me because we're friends. We've experienced things together outside of music. So me and Days, we be on the phone sometimes for hours, just talking, whether it's about life, you know what I'm saying? Talking about fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? He's a father, and just life in general, you know what I'm saying? We go through some of the similar things, you know what I'm saying? And we just have that relationship, and we've done music. You got to think about it too. Days on 85 was on Still Trying. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He's always been a part of every project that I've ever done.
Yeah, that's
you know? And vice versa. Like, I've been a part of his discography too, a whole lot more than what people might know.
Yeah,
so we've always had that, like, we mesh well when it comes to that. So now you take it's amazing, but it's really not. It's nothing. It's just like he got an idea. Okay, we're gonna do this, do that. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him for 45 minutes about this. You know what I'm saying? Figure something out. Like, why did this make you feel this way? Oh, yo, you remember when we was at okay, now I can write a little bit better, So it's really simple. It's nothing but like good conversations, and you just pull notes and stuff from the conversations and create records.
For sure, bro. Yo.
Yeah, man.
I just want to say I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Between you and Play, on the rap side of things, between you and Play, City is in a good place.
Yeah, man. Shout out my brother Play, man.
Y'all set the bar pretty high, bro.
Nah, for sure, man. And like even with Play, man, like, he has a team. You know what I'm saying? Sure. He built his team. Mm-hmm. That's why I always say, he's elite because of the way he did it. You know what I'm saying? The way he did it, he's elite. Mm-hmm. He's my go-to guy when I need to feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my brother, man. Yeah, and bro. Y'all hear something from us one day.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, man.
I need that for sure.
One day.
But yeah, man. Some Days Are Lucky.
Yes, sir. Out right now. All streaming platforms.
Everywhere. We gonna get any videos from this or what?
Hey, man. We gonna get some videos.
We gonna get some videos. Yeah, we gonna get some videos, big dog. All right,
okay,
cool.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it from the mad scientist, man.
That's all I need to know.
Like
man.
I say, I'm a vessel, man. They tell me what's popping,
Yeah.
And I add my 2 cents, but we gonna get it in, man.
Cool. Appreciate you sitting down with me.
I thank you for having me, brother. It feels good to be in your presence.
Now that you outside.
Yeah, we outside.
You know what I mean? We can go get go get some drinks somewhere.
Yeah, man, for sure,
you know
man.
Always chop it up,
Feel good to be back outside. I'm still masked up, as you can see, but I'm
of
getting
course,
better, you know what I'm saying? With, feeling a little bit better being out here, man, and it just feel good to be around my people, man. It's for sure, so.
For sure, man. Again, appreciate you sitting down with me.
Yes, sir, bro.
You know what I mean? And, go stream Some Days Are Lucky.
You did.
I give love cause we need love. Ladies say they want the money but they need hugs. She saw her daddy beat her mama, she don't see love. And she attracted to the thugs with the mean mugs.